Yeah. Live. Yeah. Your phone is silent. Boss lady. So, but how do you like schedule it? The days where you go, do you just pick when you want to go in and when you don't want to go in?
No. So we have a rota.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like.
But
a
is that
rota.
not for? I was gonna say is that not for employees, but obviously you would have to have that as well. But
Yeah, so I kind of work around the rota, if that makes sense.
okay,
So if I have like other bookings outside of the shop,
right.
I wouldn't put myself in, if that makes sense.
Okay, so you make the rota.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Well then, are you the only one that cooks?
We have an assistant as well. So
An
obviously
assistant chef.
obviously I can't be in 6 days a week. So I've got an assistant that helps me.
Okay, you know what I'm gonna do now? Before I come, I think I'm gonna be messaging you to see if you're there. Because can the assistant cook as good as you? Because I've noticed, there was a restaurant. I don't know if you know this restaurant in Ireland, Charlie's. You wouldn't. You
Yeah,
know
I've heard
Charlie's.
of it. I've heard
You have a
of
lot
it.
of
Yeah,
people
I've
from
heard of it.
Dublin.
Yeah.
You can tell when it's not the main chef that's
Really?
there that's made the food. Do you think your assistant gets it as close to you
Yeah.
as?
Definitely, because I've taught her step by step. Because what the issue, obviously, like for example now jollof rice. If
Okay.
you made jollof rice, it will be
Yeah.
different too. Even though you follow my steps exactly,
Yeah.
it will still be a little bit different. But it shouldn't be a case where you can tell. It shouldn't be a major
Like dramatic.
difference. Exactly.
Unless I use like a mad ingredient that people don't usually use.
Exactly, because even I'm saying like if you use the exact same ingredient, the measurements,
Yeah.
and if you do it and I do it,
It's
same
still
time,
gonna be different.
it's going to be different because
Mad.
maybe you might blend it too much, or you might add a dash more salt.
Blend
Do you
the
know what I
pepper.
mean? Exactly.
Jollof, I need to start learning how to cook. You know, since I've been telling you I'm gonna learn how to cook, I've still not even bothered to learn how to
So
cook.
you don't know how to make anything.
It's not that I don't know how to make anything. What's so funny? It's not that I don't know how to make anything.
Yeah.
I'm just not like this nigga. See, this nigga is a cap. He caps a lot. So he might know how to make Indomie and then say, "Oh, I know how to cook." I'm not that type of guy. Okay, can you cook?
But what can you actually make?
See, but what can you cook?
But what can you actually
This
make?
is what I'm saying.
Okay, give me a breakdown.
This is what I'm gonna get at. So obviously, I can cook the basic stuff in it.
Yeah.
I can make rice, all the starch stuff.
So
rice,
white
spaghetti,
rice, just white rice, or you can make like fried rice, jollof rice.
No.
Well, you can't cook then.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. I've been wanting to learn how to cook because all I can make is the basic stuff that I wouldn't count as cooking.
Then? Who cooks for you?
You cook for me. What do you mean?
I like that question.
You cook for me.
Me?
Yeah.
Once every.
Let's take it back. No. Let's take it back.
Once every blue.
I've known Chef C how long now? Since I moved to Money.
Yeah, I think. How long has that been now? Like 5?
They don't know to come up.
How long have you been in Money for?
I've been in Money about 6 years now. I think 6, 7 years.
Yeah.
They don't know to come up. This was the times. Yeah, obviously my sister's like a chef in it. She cooks a lot.
Yeah.
These were the times when you used to just do like a cooking thing and you used to bring
I
it
used
to
to
people.
do it from home actually.
That's mad.
I used to do it from home, and then obviously lockdown happened, and everything went, boom, shut down. People were like...
But were you still active then though? Like cooking for people? Because obviously lockdown doesn't stop you from doing anything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying like everything was shut down.
So that was good for you?
Yeah, exactly. It was good for me.
So do you think that's
Mackey's was closed, Nando's was closed.
Right. So do you think that's what took you?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Lockdown, obviously, in other people's careers and cases.
Yeah, it could have fucked them up. It's weird, isn't it? It was one or the other.
But with me, that's the thing with the food industry, like hospitality. You always need to eat.
Always.
You know what I mean?
Even at lockdown, people are still staying in hotels.
Exactly, it's essential. So with food, you're always going to need food. But things like, obviously, your nails, your hair, those things were closed. You know what I mean? It wasn't essential. So, yeah.
But, like, do you think many people know that, though? Like, a lot of people see, obviously, where you're at now with Soul and Surf and that.
Yeah.
And they don't even know, like, where it began.
No, they don't.
I'm always more interested in where it began.
It's only the people that were there. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, all these people now, they don't know. They're just thinking, oh, yeah, she's there. She's got this shop. and she's there cooking, she's doing her thing, but they don't know that I've been hustling
Bro,
you know what I mean? Hustling
that's
from back
crazy
in
when
the
I
day.
think back in them times, because I'm just thinking like the comparison from then to now is just
Yeah, do
crazy.
you remember
but
the trays? I was doing it in
the
them
trays, the
trays.
little
do you know what I mean?
trays, wow.
Even the packaging has changed. So
Everything has upgraded.
yeah.
Everything else, but how are you finding it though? Obviously, is like more hectic, more demanding.
Yeah, obviously we're
Them times I could text you, you could say fuck off. I'm not. You could. I could
Yeah,
text you like,
definitely,
oh,
before.
I want this, I want that. You'd be like, nah, I'm not active. I'm not asked today.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
now that you own the shop, it's a
Yeah.
business. Like the time that you open is on Google.
Exactly.
You have to open.
Yeah.
Like what's that pressure like in comparison?
It's obviously it's very different. When I was doing it from home, I actually had a 9 to 5, so it wasn't solely the only thing that I had doing.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? So it was more of like, if I can do it alongside, I would.
What were you doing 9 to 5?
Financial advisor.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So,
is that what you studied in uni?
I did business actually.
Okay.
Business management.
Okay.
So I branched out and did a bit of the financial side, and I thought it's all right, but it's not what I
Surely it's more interesting than cooking. When
really.
you know, in business, I understand a lot of business. Like I did business in secondary school as well,
Yeah.
and a lot of it is just bare information, and it's just shut the fuck up.
It's basically a bit of everything. You do economics, accounting. You do.
This is what I'm gonna say now. When I went to college,
yeah,
I didn't finish. I dropped out. I think halfway through the year.
Okay. What were you doing?
Economics and business. So this is what I'm gonna say now. When I got to the economic side of it, I started finding it interesting. See, the business studies part is just like overload of information in it.
Yeah,
but this is what I was gonna say. So you were doing financial advising, but did you not find that very interesting because of the numbers and the money, and it was just?
I feel like it was kind of repetitive. You're doing the same thing every day.
Okay.
But I didn't mind doing it.
Right.
But like I said, lockdown happened.
Okay.
And I saw an opportunity. So lockdown happened. Obviously, I was...
You're working from home?
I was working from home. I used to work from the office.
Okay.
But then I was working from home. And
so
then
you were a bit more flexible.
Exactly. I could do more, take more orders, do more bookings. So I just thought, okay, let me actually do this full time.
Right.
So I just quit because I was making more.
You quit?
Yeah. I was making more from my side hustle than my 9 to 5.
At one point?
Yeah.
While doing both of them?
Yeah.
So what did you do like?
So imagine my 9 to 5 was about 38 to 40 hours, right?
A week.
Okay. Yeah, it's full time, right?
Okay.
And I'm doing that only on the weekends, like evening on a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Okay.
So only 3 days, and the other one is like, full time. Monday to Friday.
So you're comparing
and then when I
the time put into
calculated,
the money.
I'm just doing 2.5 days roughly about the 2 days, Saturday, Sunday, and half
So
day
if you
on Friday.
compare it to
And
half of the week.
Exactly. Less than half even, 2.5 days. And I was making more than my 9 to 5. It's basically
altogether,
up to me.
or did you half it?
No, that's what I'm saying.
So in the 2.5 days.
So let's imagine now my 9 to 5, for example, I'm getting 2,500.
Okay.
Example, right?
Right. So that means 500 a day.
No, I'm getting for the month.
Oh shit!
So you're getting like 2,005.
Wow. I haven't done a 9 to 5 in so long,
So imagine a 9 to 5. You're doing roughly minimum wage.
That's true.
That's about 2,005 a month, right?
No, I think it's way less than that.
It's less, but I'm saying imagine that's what I was
fair
getting,
enough.
I can't remember.
Okay.
So it's 2,005, right?
Right.
And I'm doing 2.5 days. So Saturday, Sunday, and
Right.
Friday, maybe
Friday night, maybe.
some weekdays people will pop up. So let's say 2.5 days, and I'm making about 4,000 a month from that. So I just thought,
what? The comparison is not even close.
So I just said, nah, I'm not doing it, and I can pick and choose. So I just thought, let me see the bigger picture. If I'm doing this full time,
right. Yeah.
do you know what I mean? If I'm doing this full time, I
it's
could be
even
making
more money
exactly.
again.
But at the same time, it wasn't even about the money.
Of course,
I actually enjoy cooking.
And
that's what I
having
say.
your own free time.
Yeah, exactly. Like you have your own free time, but at the same time, you're not really because
you have to use
when
work.
When you're working for yourself, you're doing actually more hours.
Of course.
Compared to when you're
9 to 5, when you're clock in, clock out.
If it's 5 o'clock, if my managers tell me to do something, I'm like, tell me tomorrow at 9.
Tell me tomorrow at 9. Okay.
But with this, like for example, if a staff is off sick, like yesterday.
You have to cover.
She was like, oh my God, my stomach is hurting, I can't come in.
Right.
That's meant to be my day off on Sundays. I don't usually go into the shop.
Right.
But I had to cover because it's my business. If not, you know, maybe customers come in, it's going to be slow paced.
Wow.
So I have to step up basically.
Nice.
So you are working more hours, even though you have more freedom. Like, obviously I can be here now, but
you still prefer it though.
Yeah, of course. That's why I'm still
That's
here and it's still open.
I'm actually so jealous. I'm actually so jealous because I've never got to quit a job. They always fire me. I've got fired, but I've never quit. What was that like? Like, how did you do? Like, did you call the manager? Did you write a letter? Like, what was the procedure in saying, yo, I'm out of here?
So I think in my head, I already knew that, you know, it's not going to be long term, right? I just thought, I want to do something just for the meantime. That's what I thought in my head.
Okay.
I've not found exactly what I want to do, like, but I knew that I've always been doing cooking, like even from uni. Like guys would pop up and be like, do me a tray of jollof rice. Back in uni days.
No, you were the jollof girl in uni.
Yeah, literally, I was the jollof girl in uni.
Oh my days.
Literally.
You know what? Everybody on tour slates uni jollof girls. But look where you are now.
Why would they?
Because they used to. What, did you used to sell it to them?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay, cool.
Sell it
nah,
to
but
them.
see, the jollof uni girls usually don't like make money from it.
Oh, like they just make it for
cook
them.
for man them.
Oh my,
Yeah.
I don't do that.
As a Nigerian babe.
Exactly, and obviously, like I would bring it in for myself. Like if I make some, I'll bring it in. Obviously, promoting my business small here and there.
Okay.
So I'll do it for like the uni ACS, you know, like back in the day.
Right, when you have
ACS
like the group
events and like gatherings and whatnot.
Okay.
So I'll do it there, like back in the day, cheap, like £4 for those little trays. So from there, like kind of like stepped up, like.
And you just kept going. But what? Obviously, yeah, you said you were making more at one point from the side hustle than the main hustle. But like, what gave you the balls to say, yeah, I'm gonna quit? Because I feel a lot of people are stuck in like the 9-to-5 world.
Yeah.
Because they don't see the bigger picture. They don't see that, yo, there's so much more that I can do to earn this amount of money and potentially more. So do you think if, let's say now you were earning 2,500, we said, hypothetically a month.
Yeah.
Let's say you never earned up to that amount with cooking. Do you think you still would have quit, or do you think you had to earn it to be like, okay, I know I can earn it before you got the balls?
I think obviously depending on if you actually enjoy what you do. If I didn't, maybe it would have been more of like, oh my God, I'm taking a risk or not. But because I knew that you can make more if I was to do it full time, so it gave me a push.
Okay, fair enough.
But at the same time, because I enjoy what I do, do you know what I mean? So it was easier for me to do it.
But you took this less risk. It's not that much risk.
And obviously with like what I was doing, if it didn't work out, I could always go back and get another job.
Simple.
So it's more of like, yeah, I'm taking the risk, but I can go back and get a job.
Got the degree,
you know what I mean? I've got my
you've got the experience,
Exactly.
you've got what you can fall back on.
Exactly.
So why don't people take the risk more?
But that's the thing. People are not as, I would say, they're scared. That's the only thing.
But then again, this is what I'm saying. As in, like, obviously for you, you have to thank God because you got to a point where you knew for a fact you were able to make equivalent of what you're making in your job. See the people, it's not like I don't rate that. Obviously, I rate that a lot because that still takes a lot. But see the people that like quit their jobs to become musicians.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they haven't made 1 cent.
Big risk,
they don't know where the next meal is coming from, but they're like, nah, I have to quit my job in order to do this. I'm going to do it. Those people, I don't know how they do it, but that's like a whole nother level.
That's what I always think as well. But at the same time, they just think, you know, I'm going to get up and take that risk and wherever it takes me, cool. That's what they think in their head. But I'm the kind of person, I always have to have a plan B.
Right.
Like, I can't do that. Obviously, big up to them. But
that's what I'm saying. That's a different level of having balls.
I need a backup. I can't.
Is that where that lights go? See if you just go in the hallway. Yeah, if you just kind of walk. I feel like it makes a difference.
Censored.
Yeah. But I don't know. But you, as a CEO, as a boss lady. You're a boss lady now. Do you know to get a boss lady? Did they not call you boss lady? Why? You're too humble. You're too humble. I'm telling you, you're too
I feel
humble.
like obviously there's
You're
other
too
people
humble. Don't
that
be humble.
there's other people that you look up to and you're like, you're the boss. Do you know what I mean?
I hear that, but sometimes you have to just stop and give yourself a pat on the back as well. Like you're too humble. I feel you're too humble, but then that's like just like your personality, innit?
Yeah.
But being like a boss lady now, you have friends that are still in like a 9-to-5 environment and that. Like, what's that like? Do you just let them do their thing, or do you feel you pester them?
Pester them in what sense?
As in, what are you doing? Why are you still a slave?
Nah, what I always say is 9 to 5 and being self-employed. Some people are not destined, or they're
Just
not actually, or
built for
they
it.
don't actually, they're not built for it. They don't have the sort of like, you have to have a drive for it. Like I say, you have to at least somehow enjoy what you do. If not, it's kind of like down. You're gonna, I don't know. You actually have to.
I don't agree. I always say, I've had this argument with my sisters.
I always say, like, obviously you can go and start a business just because you're money driven and you want to make money.
Okay, yeah.
But
definitely.
at least you need to bring something to the table. Something at least. Like now, if you want to be an investor, for example, now in the business, right?
Yeah.
You actually need to bring something to the business. If not, you're
more than money? Something over the money?
No, you can bring the money, but I'm saying something as well. Because if not, you're just going to be there confused.
There are investors though who invest in businesses that they're not experts in.
If you're a silent investor, that's different.
Right. You're talking about
silent investor,
investing and being involved.
Exactly. If you're going to bring something to the table at least.
Yeah, okay, cool. But you can bring stuff to the table, but it's this statement of having to enjoy what you're doing. Do you think that's a weak type of thing? I think that's a bit like weak, because why? You get what I'm saying? Because why? So I do anyway. Me, I pester my friends a bit since I've stopped working.
Yeah.
And I've just started. I don't even know what I'm doing right now.
Vibes.
I'm not vibes. No, never vibes. Never vibes. I'm working.
Yeah.
But it's just that I'm working in a lot of avenues.
Yeah.
I'm just doing like this because I'm still trying to, like, not even a case of I'm trying to figure out.
Jack of all trades.
Exactly. You get what I mean? So for me, it's just always I can do this, so why not do it?
Yeah.
Like, if you tell me now,
you don't think too much about it.
What's there to think about?
Yeah.
I have arms, I have legs, I have a brain. Do you think I can cook? If I want to be a chef, I would go and be a chef. You know.
That's the thing.
You get what I'm saying?
That's the thing, though, because
why isn't everybody like that? Like, why don't people think like that?
I think some people, like, obviously, I always say this, like, as you said, why isn't everyone, going up to go and do start a business?
You want jellies?
No, I'm all right. Like, some people, for example, now, if you want to do something in medicine, right?
Okay.
I don't think you should actually give up that because, go and be your own boss, go and be a CEO, right?
No, see?
If you're doing something
what are the exceptions?
Doctor,
lawyer. Do you agree?
Even with lawyer, you can go and do your own thing.
No, but you need to start. I feel you, like, first of all, the money to invest. Yeah. Second of all, the experience. Mm-hmm. Third of all, the network. Yeah. To own your own practice, law firm, that's big. Yeah. I feel with them, they're an exception. You need to go and do your bar. You need to go and, like, be a paralegal, then be, like, a lawyer, start up with small cases. I think they're exempt. Doctors, they're exempt because you can't just go and have your own hospital. You get what I mean? So I agree with that. As in certain professions and career paths, you definitely need to just go and work. Yeah. But this is what I'm talking about, as in when we're just saying that all these, like, basic office jobs. Like, I've done sales, customer technical support, customer service, like them type of jobs. Like, why?
Like, why? I feel like people don't want to take the risk. That's basically going back to the same thing. People don't want to take the risk.
But I don't understand.
Because as you just said, now, why would you want to be doing customer service for, I don't know, Eon or something? Do you know what I mean? On the phone, basically, just answering people's questions.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. I feel like people do. One, they might not even know what they want to do in terms of like starting something, right? You can't just say, "Oh, go and start up a bit." They might not even know what they want to do.
But it was one day that you didn't.
Yeah, but that's why I got to the point and I thought, oh my God, this is the direction I want to go
So
to.
you feel it's a thing where like it's written as well, and
maybe they're at the stage they don't know what they want. Yeah, they don't know what they want to do.
But then again,
it's just like when you go to uni now, before you went to uni, most people, when they're like, 17, 18, you're choosing your A-levels, you're in college, you don't really know what to do. You're just thinking in your head like, oh yeah, in 5 years' time, this is where I want to be. And that's why you pick that course.
Right.
But more times, you don't know what you do. That's why most people...
A lot of people even change course.
They waste
or they don't even use their degrees.
They waste it. Like most, you see loads of girls doing psychology. Why are they doing psychology? Do you know what I mean?
People are doing drama.
Exactly.
Somebody did music. Some people did music.
Exactly.
Someone said,
theater, arts,
in my life, what I'm going to do in uni is music.
Yeah. They do like
okay, you know what? If you want to be a musician,
arts, theater, arts, different stuff like that. And it's just waste.
It's a waste of a degree. And you know why? It's not to say music is a bad career to chase or whatever. Or like,
well, you don't need to go to uni for that. I don't think you need to go to uni.
The most successful... Do you think Whiskey went to school for music?
Nah.
Like all the biggest Drake, all the biggest artists that you can name off the top of your head.
It's more of a talent.
Zero of them. See, this is what I mean. Again, we were talking about this before. Yeah. There's a difference with following and being in love with the art, and then the other side is the money and success.
Yeah.
The people who went to music school, they're playing in some dead theater for like 40 people playing piano for them. They're playing them big violin.
All those instruments.
They're doing that and they're getting like £400 a gig.
Yeah.
But the people that didn't go to this...
That's what I'm saying.
They don't care about the art. They're just raw talent and just made it. They're millionaires and billionaires.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like that's a waste. With those kind of things, it's actually a waste.
That's mad.
It's a waste to go to uni for those kind of
things.
Yeah.
It's a techie one now because I feel we're becoming more and more of like this teach yourself culture and self-thought and AI thought and courses online are now good enough for like big jobs and stuff like that. You have a little sister, don't you?
Yeah, I've got 3.
3?
3. So
some of them are like not at that stage where they go like uni and that.
Yeah, so the last one is in uni. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She's about to finish now.
But so you didn't. Your parents wouldn't even let you advise them not to go in.
No, so I've got 3. One went, she didn't want to go. The one after
me,
she
stopped.
She didn't want to go.
She realized very quickly that
she did go. But that's she didn't want to go, but she did.
Fair enough.
The middle one, she's there now. She's about to graduate. The last one didn't want to go. She did not want to go. And I said to my parents, I was like, okay, cool. She doesn't actually have to go with what she wants to do. She wants to be an accountant, right?
Right.
She wants to be an accountant. There's other ways of working around it.
What, like an apprenticeship?
Exactly.
Okay.
So from there, they're gonna, because you have to do like to be chartered.
Yeah,
you have to do all these
an
exams,
exam.
And then that's extra. You have to pay for that.
Yeah. So why not just go straight to that?
They will actually sponsor you.
100 if you're with a company already.
She's gone.
Okay.
So now they're actually, because obviously now everything is advanced, like stuff like content creating, for example, right? Technology. Yeah. So they're seeing all these things, like we've seen on YouTube, some kid just reviewing toys.
That Chinese little kid. Oh my days.
And
bro,
he's
my man
gone,
is making millions a year.
So he's gone. So obviously they're seeing that now, like, oh my God.
Like anybody can blow off anything.
School, do you know what I mean?
Blow.
Exactly. So when I've told them this, I've showed them this, they're like, oh, okay. Well, it's not like she's saying, I just want to chill at home. So she's
That's what I'm saying. That's what can't be a waster.
So she's actually going and doing something, but you're not gonna be in like 40k debt. Do you know what I mean?
Bro, that's what a lot of people don't think of, and it's mad, because a lot of these videos that just pop up on TikTok and Instagram, like you just think, oh, it's just like this video here, but they're so educational and they're so eye opening because if you've never thought of it in that way or someone's never said it to you, you wouldn't think I'm literally just accepting debt.
It's basically. And you're probably
if you did, you wouldn't do music.
You're probably gonna pay it for like how many years? Like some people don't even end up paying it for years and years.
And some people don't even use the degree they're paying for.
Exactly. That's the most annoying thing. Like I say, most girls go there and do psychology. So what's the other one they do?
When it comes to like education now, they're losing.
What do you mean?
They're losing.
Who's losing?
They.
Who's the they?
Bro, I don't like when people ask me. They. Oh my days. Okay, who does it benefit for people to go to uni? Because when you go to uni, you go to uni to go and learn how to work for someone.
Yeah.
Even business classes.
Obviously now people are.
Do you get what I'm saying?
People are going the other way.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, how many business owners do we know, just even amongst like our type of age group?
Yeah.
Compared to like how it would have been, imagine 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Only like some people's actual mums own like a small little African shop, a small little African restaurant.
But that's the thing is, I
was
feel
rare.
like with the black community and like especially Nigerian, you know, they have this mentality: you need to go to school, you need to go to uni.
Crazy.
Like that's the highest, the minimum you can stop at.
Yeah.
If they can even force you to do masters and PhD, you're gonna do it.
What you do by force? I mean? And most of it is bragging rights.
That's like the peak, like PhD is what they even force you to do.
Well,
I think we're just following like the footsteps.
Yeah,
like obviously it's just what you know.
Yeah,
but now, like I say, because we're introduced to all this like content creating, TikTok, all this thing, and you're like, people are actually making money off this.
Off different
like I
shit.
said, like I do need to go to uni to go and do this.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
Imagine.
So you're actually thinking, I can actually do this.
And some people went to uni to study chef. Some people went to school. There's
culinary school. Very expensive.
Very expensive as well.
It's very, very expensive.
Them people, what are they doing?
They work
in the big restaurants, but they're working for someone, working for a wage. Exactly. They're not going to start a business, and this is the maddest thing, bro.
Yeah, that's what they do.
With the parents from uni,
yeah. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Of course.
But
so
now
we don't
it's our time to be like, put a stop to it.
I get what you mean in terms of like, you could mention an address but never blame them. That's what my mindset is. There's a lot of stuff that we can look at that, okay, our parents did this way, our parents did that way, but you can't blame them.
That's what I'm saying. That's all
you can never blame them. It's all they knew.
And they obviously
some parents are extra though.
Yes.
Like some people's dads was cunts. Bro, I knew some people that their dad was just a cunt. Like their dad enjoyed, you know.
I was the first in school. I was number one.
Bro, and they're lying. They're lying. They don't even know like simple bomb ass equations.
Literally.
But some people's parents abuse power. You know how bouncers are. You know when you go out on a night out.
When you go to the club and they're like, you're not getting in.
For no reason. They're just picking on you. Just because they can. Some people's parents were bouncers.
Yeah.
They were bouncers and it was not needed. It was like for no reason. But obviously now, like you said, everything's just evolving and the new generation and tech and
especially these Gen Zs, the Gen Zs are not listening to nobody.
What? No one can tell them what to
rebellious.
Do. But is that good or bad?
I think it's good and bad, obviously.
Oh God.
But
is it more good or more bad?
I don't know.
It has to be more bad.
Nah, it's actually good, like I said.
Someone that their brain hasn't fully developed, thinking for themselves, can only be more bad. Think about it.
Nah, there's some, like when I look at them, I'm like, you know, at the age that they are, like, how can they think
their level of maturity?
You know what I mean? Like they don't care. Like for them, it's like I don't care. I'm gonna do what I want. And more times it works out for them.
I hear it. I hear it.
Look at like, not even mentioning all these. What's her name? Kendall and all them.
Right.
Like the age.
They were coached. They're like,
to be fair,
they're lab kids. They're lab kids. They never had any freedom. They never made any decisions that was their own. I don't think till now. I still don't think they do because they've always had their mom, and if it's not their mom, they have managers.
That's
true,
actually.
What they call these things? The people that handle everything you put out on social media, like they have managers,
media.
Bro. Like they have.
That's true.
Who I can only imagine every day they're in their house with at least like 5 people.
They have like schedules.
Every day. Can you actually imagine what their life would be like? Like, interesting enough, did you see that video of Dangote? You know Dangote. You know who Dangote is, isn't it? Have you ever seen like any footage of him apart from when his ass was out on the couch? Do you remember that? So, bro, it's sighting. It's sighting. Like, took a picture in it. And they must have just finished having sex. And he had, like, the cover over him. And I think boss fell asleep like this. So, it's just one ass cheek was out. You never seen that picture? Oh, my days. You never seen it? Bro, and this guy, like, sweet 19. This girl was, like, a big Instagram influencer in it. And I think she just thought, you know what? Maybe he wasn't giving her enough money or whatever. She took the picture to be using to threaten him. Maybe one day she sent it to him. She's like, send me 10 bands. Or Twitter, seeing your ass. Do you know what I'm saying? So, apart from that, I've never really seen much of him. But the other day, Central C was in Lagos, innit? So, him and his team, they were with Asake, they were in Lagos. The hotel they were staying at, Dangote was staying there.
Oh, wow.
Tell me why my man had 10 buses, 50 cars, and I think like 10 to 15 motorcycles. That's his convoy.
What?
Every day.
What?
Every day. There was no special occasion. It was like a Thursday. Yeah. My man has got 50 cars, about 10 buses that holds like clothes or big things, wherever they need to put in the buses. Like 10 to 15 motorcycles in his convoy.
That's crazy.
How mad is that?
That's just...
So it just got me thinking like...
That's just extra.
Why? Is there a reason?
I mean,
You've been to Lagos.
Yeah.
Is Lagos that dangerous?
It is dangerous.
Is it?
But not that dangerous is what he's doing. But yeah, it is dangerous.
All you need is one soldier or one like bodyguard.
No, trust me, it's dangerous.
But
Exactly.
there's no there's no Nigerian expandables or Nigerian Fast and Furious group that can like pull off a crazy heist. Do you get what I mean? Like no one can do them type of things. It's just gonna be three guys with guns
think. No.
saying give us money.
Nah.
That's what it takes.
There's no like special ops. You know in these movies when you see like these roles that what's this guy's name? The bald guy.
The Rock.
Not The Rock.
Vin Diesel.
Not Vin Diesel.
Which bald guy?
The British guy, the guy with the British accent.
Jason Statham.
Thank you. There's no Jason Statham in Lagos. Like who even
So when they always talk
even
about
Jason
people
Statham can't run
getting
like
kidnapped and stuff, what are you thinking?
okay, listen to this. Okay, listen to this. Do you understand, yeah? So let me break it down like this. All of them cars, there's like 50. I'm not joking and I'm not exaggerating.
It definitely isn't 50.
Why didn't I screen record this? Oh my days, I showed some people. I'm telling you now for a fact. You can probably go on Twitter and see it. Dangote's convoy, I'm telling you now, there's at least...
I know it's going to be a mad convoy.
No, it's like 50 cars, not the buses, not the motorcycles. Just cars with security inside it. Like, he can only be in one car. But I was thinking, is there a reason? No. Other than, I can. He just can.
Yeah, he can.
He's more powerful than the president.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, you know when Nick Mills said I move like the president, bro, there's no, even the United States president don't move like this. If you, I'm telling you.
But that's the thing, they're just extra, you know, Nigerians.
This is what I'm saying. But it's easy to say that now, I feel, from like our point of view. If you were like a millionaire, how do you think you move?
Obviously, the more money you have, the more money you have, obviously your lifestyle will change. But at the same time, I don't think I would want to do what he's doing because you're just drawing attention to yourself. Why would you want to do that? Can I take this?
It's very important. Go on, take it. We have to put on speaker and put it to the mic.
Hello?
I had to try it.
A few moments later.
But what was I saying? Yeah, so let me even rephrase it because my man's not a millionaire. He's a billionaire.
Yeah.
So as a billionaire, talk me through like a week of your life.
If I was.
If you were, yeah. Or are you already? I don't know.
Imagine.
Because the way you said that, if I was.
If I was.
Yeah, if you were a billionaire, talk me through what you think a week of your life would be like.
A week?
A week. Because the day is just like, no, so you can just say a day, it takes you a day to fly to Australia. So if you fly to Australia, that's a day done. So I want a week.
If I was a billionaire,
Mm.
I'll first go and buy all the things that I want. Like, I'll first go and buy all the things that I want.
You're
That's
wasting
number
time. You're
one.
wasting time. Oh.
That's number one.
How long is it going to take you to buy all the things you want?
Bro, days.
Exactly. So you don't waste this week. Let's say you only let me
you're
change
only-
it.
okay.
Yeah, you only have the billion for a week.
Okay,
Just
if
a
I only
test
had
drive.
$1 billion for the week.
Yeah, just a test
then
drive.
I'm allowed to invest in certain things so that billion is gonna
You're trying to be smart. So what you do?
So I'm gonna do different.
Okay, let's change it back.
No,
You're a billionaire.
no.
You're just a billionaire. Full stop.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Go on.
So if you're just
and
a
then not like
billionaire,
don't talk me
just
through your first week.
Oh, just a casual
Like
week.
casual week.
I don't know. I'm not a billionaire now.
But what do you think? What would you like to do? Like, what would you want to do that you can't afford?
I feel like I would want to experience the world more, like do things that I can't do now, maybe because of time or like finances. Do you know what I mean? So I would do things that out of the box that I wouldn't do on a normal day.
Like what?
Travel more to the
Where would you go?
other side of the world. Not like a 2-hour flight, like 20 hours, 16
So it's like
hours.
Dubai?
The other side, Dubai.
America?
Dead, dead. Like I want to explore Asia.
Mexico?
Asia.
Asia.
So I would want to explore Asia.
Asia?
So I'll do that. Yeah.
Asia?
Yeah.
You're not scared of Asia?
Nah.
You know what?
I'm
I'm
from
scared.
Nigeria, so why should I be scared of them?
It's different.
I don't
Okay,
care.
listen to this now, yeah. As a chef, have you been seeing, obviously, cuisine
God,
from
the
other
whole
countries?
Indian thing.
Have you been seeing the Indian street food?
Have you seen the African street food?
Yes.
Have you seen what they do?
Not as bad as
Obviously,
the
yeah, it
Indian
looks-
ones.
The only thing I would say is it looks very unhygienic.
Rats. There was a time where there's rats going through the pots and the equipment that they use to cook, going through the food, and it's casual. They're not even flinching. And not one, not two, bears. Like bears. I don't even know. I can't. So I come across so many of them and they're so disturbing. But do you think there's some of them now that they're even faking?
No,
It can't be this bad.
It's just disgusting. Like it's
Like,
actually like I don't know how anyone.
Like that's insulting. Do you feel that's insulting to you?
I don't like to look at it. I just skip
You
it.
skip it.
Skip it because I just feel like it can't be that bad.
It is. Because some of them, they're giving them whatever they're...
No, but that's what I'm
They're giving them the
saying,
stuff on the
surely
spot
this isn't
and they're
real.
eating and
But
drinking
it's
it.
not real.
It is.
How can it be
because
real?
you can see some people are eating and drinking the stuff on the spot.
Nah.
Like people are coming from
Are you
work.
sure it's not for skits?
I don't think so. This is what I'm saying. I feel one or two these days
Yeah.
I feel like there's some exaggerated ones these days, but you can tell the ones that are real because it's like the people who are doing it or the people that are selling this stuff, they're really serious. Be like one old man, he's got his legs crossed and he's got everything around him. He's got some guys behind him handing him stuff, and it's just and it has to be like that because obviously, what's the capital of India?
Mad. It's mad.
What's the capital?
Huh? The capital. I
Of
thought you
India.
said the thing.
No, what's the capital
Is it
city of
Mumbai?
India?
Is it Mumbai?
Is it Mumbai? Is it Mumbai? I think so. It's the city that I hear of the most. So imagine how busy the city center is.
Yeah.
So I can imagine that's real. But how are people seeing this and eating it? Like, what?
But I feel like it's just, I guess it's their culture because for them it's normal.
No, it's normal.
But obviously,
New Delhi.
But to the tourists,
Who said Mumbai used to? Wow.
But
I
that's
was thinking
the one
New
that
Delhi
you
still.
Hear, that's lies. That's the one that you hear of. It's just like with Nigeria, loads of people think Lagos is the capital.
True.
do you know what I mean?
But it was at one point.
Yeah, it
so
was
you wouldn't
at
be
one
totally
point,
wrong.
But yeah, obviously, like most people that are non-Nigerian think that it is.
Thinking of it now, once I've heard that, it makes more sense. New Delhi. But would you bro. Oh, but India, so I feel maybe
So
if
you
you were a
wouldn't go to
billionaire,
Asia- you
your
wouldn't go
experience
to-
would be so much different.
Obviously, you're gonna go to
Like the
different-
high end,
Exactly.
because it happens with Lagos a lot as well. The places you see
people
on
go.
ITV, BBC, yo, fuck them guys, man.
Yeah.
Yo,
They'll
fuck
be showing
BBC,
you-
bro.
they show,
Fuck
They only
ITV.
show you the.
Fuck Netflix. Fuck Prime.
They only show
The-
you the low. They don't show you.
Bro.
They should show a mix. Obviously, you shouldn't show you just the island. We're not in La La Land. You know what I mean?
You
Not
get what I
everyone
mean?
lives like that.
Cool.
Right? But they should show a mix.
Bro,
of
like they showed them like most
Yeah.
bottom barrel, like you know that place with the water
Yeah.
where people don't even
Yeah.
pay rent and that. They just have to go and build whatever there and they can leave
What's it called?
Makoko.
Yeah.
that what it's called?
The-
I see people doing content. I don't mind the content creators that go and create content there and like they just raise awareness. Some
Yeah.
people go over and like give them money and that and
Yeah.
help. But see these motherfuckers,
Nah.
all these BBC, ITV, all these cunts, they go there to just portray like a poor image. And I feel that's what's kind of happening with the Indians. They're all a bit unlucky with that content. Is just the way the algorithm works. It's good and it's not good. Do you like the way the algorithm works these days?
I mean, it's beneficial when you need it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, why are you listening to me? Why are you
watching me?
popping up with
You
things
get me?
that I'm thinking
Why is
about?
it when I talk about something in real life, I open my phone and I'm
it's
seeing
there,
it?
Exactly.
You get me? Why is it I clicked on an ad for fucking, I don't know, anything. You click on an ad by accident. The next thing, there's 20 of them type of ads.
It's mad. Like, obviously, it makes my job easier if I need to. Like, imagine I'm thinking, I need to get a new, I don't know, deep fry or whatnot.
Right.
And then it's
You
just
just
there
search it
popping
once.
up with it.
Boom, boom.
That's fine. But then at the same time, we're having a conversation and then it's popping up. So it's mad.
Do you want to go into the future?
No, I don't know if I'm ready for that. I don't know if I'm ready for that.
I don't know if I want to go into the future because it's, you know what? Everything's gonna spiral out of control. They're trying to make everything very free flowing. They're trying to make everything so automatic, so effortless. Oh, you don't have to search for this. You spoke about it yesterday, so it's just gonna pop up on your feed. Oh, you don't have to go on comparethemarket.com. You check one insurance company, another 10 will pop up.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I hear it in that way, and they're trying to make everything easier, maybe make life easier, but why? Like,
it's technology, isn't it?
But why? Like, let people do stuff. Let people have to do stuff.
Even now, if you think about it, like how many years ago, like 10, 15 years ago, you didn't have the self-checkout when you would go to the supermarket, innit?
But do you like the self-checkouts?
But for me, it's long. I personally don't like it. It's long because obviously I buy a lot of things at the same time.
Exactly.
It's only beneficial for people
when it's
that
like
buy
one or two little things.
Exactly.
The people that buy that dinner on the day.
I actually like talking to people when I'm there.
You're at the till, you're checking out, you're beep, beep. You're putting that. You see that thing that you put when you separate your shop.
Exactly.
Like, I want to separate my shopping.
Little things like
I want to separate my shopping from the woman behind me.
In front of you, do you know what I mean?
Oh, I'm only buying this.
Yeah,
Remember them days?
exactly.
Oh my days! Look what we're reminiscing on. Remember them days when you come and you're in Lidl and you're just buying cookies, you and your friends,
and then there's some old woman in front of you doing a
whole weekly show. You're like, oh please, I'm just buying this. Can I cut in front of you? And they're like, oh yeah, go on.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
so, but now it's taking that away from you. Like,
but
You do know at some point all of that's gonna go.
That's what I'm saying.
And the robots are the ones that's gonna
be
doing everything. So have you seen the little robot that brings food?
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
But then at the same time,
I don't believe it. Robots are expensive. They're actually expensive.
What I don't like.
Robots. I don't believe it. Robots are fucking up. They are not ready.
But the thing
is sending out little robots to drop off your shopping.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Drop it to your house.
I've seen that.
Have you seen in
the little
America
cats,
as well,
like the little cooler things? I've seen that. That's active in Leeds.
But
I don't know where else.
In America, where they like have their little robots dropping packages off as well.
Yeah.
Like, is it Amazon? And they drop. Yeah.
See, this is what I mean. The con is always so much bigger than they imagined. But I don't know how they didn't imagine it, because how are you the smartest person in the world? I would just carry that in and put it in my boot.
So over here, people did that.
Of course, that's why they stopped. Some of the restaurants and that, like, imagine a homeless person knowing this robot delivers hot food.
Yeah.
What? Are you mad? That's free food. Homeless people that don't like to spend money before.
True. But obviously, like we said, everything is evolving now. So
what can they do to stop that?
To open that thing now, you might need a code. Because even before, like for Deliveroo, you didn't need a code. Because people were just like robbing people's food.
The drivers,
but now you need
Deliveroo drivers.
They're the worst.
Thieves.
They're the
Deliveroo
worst.
drivers, and not even drivers, cyclists. I've seen them before.
Drivers and the cyclists,
I've seen
the worst.
The drivers are like, they do Uber as well and that as well. So they're a bit more high class. They're a bit more classy.
Nah,
they're a bit more classy. Them motherfuckers on the bikes.
You niggas are suicidal, bro. Wearing all black, you're black in the dark. No reflectors.
Bro, they're gangsters. They just came over. They all look like ex-cons. So all of them now, they gang up in town and they eat customers' food.
Yeah, they do that because we get.
Yeah, you only see them like they're always together, innit? They're in groups. They actually
We've had
do.
complaints where it's like I've physically given the driver this order, for
Right.
example, right?
Okay.
And that's why they've introduced this new thing on
Of the
Deliveroo, the code 1,
Right.
and 2 from our side. From you don't see what happens in the restaurant side,
Right.
So now we have to print out a barcode and they have to physically scan it. And
Right.
say like, I've
I've collected it.
I've received
so
it.
then they can't
but
lie
before,
again.
what they would do is be like, oh, accept it. And they'll be like, yeah, I'll accept it. And they'll take the food. And it's still saying, looking for rider. I'm thinking, why is it saying from my side, looking for a rider when I've given it to the driver, right?
Wow.
But then they're in Piccadilly there, chilling, eating the food.
Bro, you don't know.
Yeah,
Them niggas don't buy food, bro. They eat, bro. One time, mums, sorry. I got, like, I was going to go and see, Jono, and I go outside, you know where the gates are? Where the car park is? Bro, there's a delivery man on his bike waiting for someone to come down and get food, and he's munching a burger. He's munching a burger, bro. Like, where did you get this, bro? Like, I said it to him. I said, well, you're eating people's food. Why are you eating people's food? He said, no. While munching the burger, bro.
That's why they put that thing now.
They will wait for you for, like, you know when, like, let's say you're in a shower and they're calling you to come down and get your food.
They don't care. They're gone.
They're just like this. Wait, 2 more minutes? This is mine.
Yeah,
they're rubbing their fingers together.
What they do as well is they say, oh, we're going to take it back to the restaurant. You know they're lying.
Always.
Why would you take it back? Because if they brought that back now, I can't serve that anymore. Do you know what I mean? So they're lying.
That's what they do as well. They'll tell you, oh, you're taking too long. I can't find you. Some of them.
They're like, oh, we left it outside. Why would you leave the food outside?
Oh my days. That one is the biggest one that they always used to use. It's outside. I've left it outside. I've gone. You go outside, nothing.
But why would you even leave it outside?
Food outside on my doorstep, like it's not even hygienic. This guy, them guys.
Yeah, they're lying.
Ex-convicts. That's what they're all thugs. And but do you think that's Uber Eats and Deliveroo's fault as well? Do they pay them too little?
No, I think they actually paid them a decent.
I don't know how much they paid them.
I think they actually paid them a decent amount because
per deliveries?
They paid them per deliveries as well. However, I just think it's because they didn't have that strict rule, but now they've introduced
Right, there was no way of policing it kind of.
Exactly, but now I feel like they're introducing different things to stop it. Obviously, you can't stop it completely.
Right.
But because now we're asking for code,
yeah.
You're doing the barcode thing. So
swiping.
obviously
There's no way for them to do it anymore.
So the driver's thinking is long. Maybe out of 10 that used to do it now, it's like one or two. Do you know what I mean? That would be like, I don't care, I'll still do it anyways. I need my free lunch, do you know what I mean?
Wow.
So, yeah. It's
they're all gangsters, man. Some of them even scary looking.
Sometimes I don't blame them. Obviously, you have to do what you have to do.
But one day, I think soon, I'm going to beat a delivery man. Yeah, now.
Why?
You have you beat a delivery man before?
Bro, me every,
Forget them.
I don't use them anymore.
Forget them.
I don't use them anymore.
Bro, forget
I don't use them anymore.
They
just
forget
fling
them.
it behind the bin. I don't.
Bro, this is why I don't even order stuff like that, like clothes and that.
I don't use every.
I'll go to the shop and buy my thing. If
there's like an option you can select, maybe like even Royal Mail. I'll choose them before every.
And they even rebranded and they even shit again.
Yeah.
They rebranded and there's.
Where is it? You've delivered it. Where is it, bro?
Nah.
Where?
Nobody was on my home.
Bro.
Yeah.
They don't even bother knocking sometimes.
They don't knock. For me, they don't knock.
Yeah. Imagine.
They don't knock. Because I've
depending
got
on where you live.
I've got a bell, so they don't knock. And then also, because I have two of the same numbers, like same street, same number, but one is the front, one is the back. They'll go and drop it in the back. But not even in the right number.
Not even at the right number, just anyhow.
They don't even try.
They don't care.
But then this is what I'm saying, because I'll get to them in a minute, yeah. But with the food delivery drivers, the reason why I'm gonna beat them. One the other day I was close. He was just looking. I was in a good mood. I was clenching my fist. I was already clenching my fist. I was gonna beat that man that day. So now, okay, cool. You brought my food. I've ordered my food. You know what? You know the way my door is, right? Is at the bottom of steps.
Okay.
So you come out of the door. You go to the. But that day I forgot my key. So now deep this year, before coronavirus, man used to have to bring the food to my door.
Yeah.
I don't care how you enter. You press my number, I'll buzz you up. You take the lift and you come up and you will knock on my door.
Yeah, straight to
Guess
the door.
what this guy did? First thing first, he didn't come to my door. Second thing second, he didn't even come to the outside door. Third thing third, I opened the door to come out of my building to ask me why my man is sat in his car. As in, come to me.
Same thing that happened to me as well, bro.
Bro, literally.
The thing out the window like this.
I would pull his
Yeah,
head.
I think they just can't be bothered.
Bro,
can't be
like they're getting worse and worse.
Yeah,
like
they
the
can't be
corona
bothered.
thing gave them the thing of,
Because
they can't
before,
come
because
into
of
your
the-
house.
yeah,
You can't come into
before,
the apartment building. Fair enough. But come to the
At least the
apartment
door,
door
yeah.
or come to the front garden. Bro, my man waited in his car. If you see the look I gave him, he came out of the car. I gave him one stare. He knew. Bro, he was parked like a bit further down.
Yeah.
So I waved him. My man's still there.
didn't
He's
care?
waving. He's like,
You
come
didn't
to
care?
me.
Yeah, he's like, you come
He's
get
like,
it.
do you think though it's because they're new? So they weren't delivering when delivery was to the door? Or do you think they're just taking the piss?
I think they're just being lazy. They can't be bothered because even let's imagine Corona wasn't there and that you're meant to deliver it to the customer.
to the door.
Do you know what I mean? To the customer at least.
So why is it still like that even though Corona is no longer a thing?
They don't
Everybody
care.
knows coronavirus
It's 'cause
was
they don't-
fake.
Yeah. They don't care.
So why is it still like that? That's what I'm saying. So who's going to change the rule? Does somebody have to make an announcement?
But you can just file a complaint. Just file
Oh,
a
they don't.
complaint.
These days they don't care. There's too many of them. Like Uber drivers and that. Like there's too many of them. The complaints I don't think work. I think we have to beat them up.
Nah.
The rating system.
Yeah, exactly. Or go down in it.
It literally goes down. The more
Yeah. You're right.
like Uber will be forced to investigate your ratings are going
Down there's
what-
more than
obviously,
2, 3, 4, 5 people
people
rate.
saying
I'm just not like a rating type of person. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I always forget.
That shit, bro.
I always forget. Then when I go on the app like a week later, I don't even really remember what my
Remember
one
what
was like.
happened, yeah.
More time, I'll just to be a G, I'll just give him 5 star, innit? You get me? Because I'm just trying to like, okay, you know what? Don't be a hater on someone's business. But
If your Uber stinks, you don't get no rating. If your Uber's dirty as well, it's like, bro, I've got to sit in this car with you.
yeah.
Like I'm paying for it.
But you know what the maddest thing is? See with the stink. Would you feel bad like if I don't want to say any particular like cultures or colors but some people it's natural to them. It's like
What you mean? It's natural to
like
them.
the smell is their natural smell.
Nah, but
But you might not like it.
No, but there's
So
difference.
what do you
to
expect
when,
them to do?
There's difference to when something is like it smells, right?
Okay, now let me.
Right?
Okay, let me.
Everyone has a sort of smell, right? But there's one that is like, yeah, you can't stand it.
Okay,
like,
now let's say I'm an individual and I like garlic. I like to eat garlic. Now you come into my taxi, you don't like the smell of garlic. It's not my fault.
No, but that's a bit inconsiderate.
There's levels.
It's
That's
just
what I'm
like-
saying. So are you gonna
but
consider me, or do you want me to consider you?
What are you talking about?
If I'm the driver, I'm the
saying
driver here, you're the customer.
You're the driver.
So who should
you
consider
are
who?
Inconsiderate.
You are providing
You
the
are
service.
exactly. You are inconsiderate.
Providing the service.
You
What?
are inconsiderate. Yes. You are inconsiderate because
But-
it's just like smoking in
Fuck
your
you.
car. Why are you smoking in your car?
I'm paying you.
Okay.
Why would you do that? If you go now to I don't know, go and get your trim, what you guys do or whatever.
Right.
And you go to the barber shop and there's there everywhere cigar smelling. Come on, man. It's
Your
the
barber
same
stinks
thing.
And it's touching up your lips.
And does that smell like balls?
Yeah.
You can't.
Yo,
You're going to meet. I am coming to meet you in the car, right? You're the one providing a service. So why would you want one to
come
keep
on,
it
lads.
top notch?
We know a lot of these Uber drivers and Bolt drivers. They're family men.
Okay, cool.
So you
Their
eat your
wives
garlic and then you eat your garlic and you.
So
I
So
don't
what
know,
should I
and
do?
you
Keep my
leave-
wardrobe outside?
Huh? What are you talking
Should
about?
I keep my wardrobe outside the house?
What wardrobe? I'm
But
talking
my
about
clothes,
food.
yes. So
Why would your clothes smell of garlic?
if you cook that type of food, you never see that. Like some people's clothes will smell a lot like the food that they eat.
No, I beg. I don't
What?
know.
Why are you eating in your car?
Yeah, that
No.
one is
Like your office.
Food is
exactly.
different.
That's basically
Food
what
is
I'm
different.
saying.
Food is different. They won't eat. Nah, these people that I'm on about, their food is so strong. They don't need to
So
eat it
you're
in the
saying
car.
it's like me now. If I cook jollof rice and I enter
Yeah.
here now, I'll be
Yeah, it
smelling of-
happens to African people as well. Don't get it twisted.
But that's what I'm saying. Like me now, for example,
So what should
obviously
I
I'm
do?
a chef, right?
Right, fair enough.
And I like to go out. You know,
Shit, you
you
got
see
me.
me in different places,
Shit, you got
right?
me. You got me.
If I go out,
But you don't cook in your house. There, I got you back.
what are you talking
Oh,
about?
shit, you
no,
would.
I
But-
cook. Or most times I'm cooking
Fair
something.
enough.
But if I go out, my hair now, if you smell this hair, it's not smelling of jollof, it's not smelling of egusi, it's not
Right.
smelling of, because what you have, if you're, like you said, an office, right?
If you're-
At the time, the kitchen is my office. I am dressed appropriately. I'm not wearing this. Because now when
Thank
I'm
you.
going out to a restaurant, a club,
I'm gonna
or
get you
whatnot,
again.
I'm not going to be wearing what I was wearing there. Do you
Exactly.
know what I mean?
But-
if I feel like I've been in the kitchen more than 3-4 hours
Right.
and I'm gonna go somewhere afterwards, I will go home, I will shower, I will wear new clothes. I'm not gonna wear the clothes I've been in the kitchen.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
But now
So what you're saying with this driver-
you're that cautious though because you're a professional chef.
It doesn't
My man
matter.
is just-
It's just common hygiene.
My man is just
Thank you.
no, it's not. Listen to this, right? My man, this is what I say. This
Then
man,
I don't know
the
which
family
people-
men. Think of the Uber
Okay, so if you're a
drivers.
family
They're just
man-
you've just fell asleep on the couch. You're getting your 2 hours rest from your long drive, Uber driving up and down. You went home on the couch. Your wife is cooking chicken biryani in the kitchen. Bro, your crew's gonna catch it. And, oh shit, I'm meant to be back. You're rushing. You're gonna straight back in the
No,
cab.
but then obviously you've ate now. You're probably, I don't know, stained yourself. Are you not gonna change and be
Nah,
like?
you haven't staged yourself. I'm telling you, depending on what the
Well,
meal
then
is.
you need to be leaving reviews and telling them so
know
that
what I
they
mean?
know.
If I get in your car and I put down the window straight away,
You should
don't
know.
do a bad order.
Fair
You know
enough.
that I'm doing that because your car is something mad. You get what I
Fair
mean?
enough.
And I'll make sure that I put it on the app as well and say, yo, it wasn't smelling good in there. So they can tell you.
And then you can.
Because you're like, bro, I'm paying for a service, bro. Do you get me?
I don't want to be in the cab.
Yeah. Like, think about it, you go to a restaurant, and it's smelling all funky and that. You gotta think, I don't want to eat here.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear ya.
You
But I
can
don't
go,
know.
yeah.
I just feel we should have
I say you can go.
a little bit more sympathy. I think we just need to have a little bit more sympathy for the drivers.
What?
Don't get me wrong. I am not harsh on it.
Yeah, off the light. Yeah.
But it just is what it is. Like, I hear it, but then you hear me as well, innit?
I hear what you're saying. There's certain situations where, you know what? you
Check your
couldn't help
phone because
it.
I can't
Yeah.
really
You know
talk.
what? That smell, you can tell. Do you know what? This
It's natural.
Check your message.
He can't tell. You know, sometimes you can be blind to the smell. A lot of people are blind to like their smell, especially when it comes to clothes. You get what I'm saying? Especially when it's like food and that you eat all the time. That man don't know that.
Yeah, but bro,
Okay,
there's
what-
certain-
You get me?
certain smells you can smell. This smell has been in this car for a while.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. But the person who owns the car, like you don't know how your car smells. But if I get in your car for the first time, the way it will smell to me is different to how you smell it. All the time.
Imagine you getting a taxi now. And my man's being
Bro, you know how it smells to you. How it will smell to me if I get in for the first time is different. A lot of these man don't know how bad their car smells or that it's even bad because to them this smell is normal.
That means all you people giving them 5-star, you're the ones
Yeah.
lying to them.
Me, I'm not giving you, I'll tell you, I'll say, boss, I'm sorry about
Mm.
the words I
Because
smell
then at
fast.
least for next time, they know. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why are you giving them 5-star?
You're lying.
I don't know, man. But the Uber drivers aren't too bad, to be fair. Around here, the only annoying thing, they park around here. Because they know it's so busy, so many apartments. So you book an Uber,
Straight
1 minute.
away.
He's on the way, 1 minute. I haven't even put my shoes on. I haven't even sprayed perfume. I haven't even found what jacket I'm wearing. But this guy is already on my doorstep. That's the only annoying thing. But apart from that, Uber drivers are usually all right. Sometimes they try to talk to you too much.
Yeah.
I can't relate.
Like, shut the fuck up. And some of them, you'll even give up the vibe of like one answer, one word answers, but it won't stop. It's not catching it. Oh, yeah, nice day today, isn't
Well, you
it?
can just say,
What
"I'm
the
not in
fuck
the-"
do you mean nice
Tell
day?
them I'm not in the mood to talk.
That's rude. I feel I'm a rude person, but I'm not a rude
It's
person.
better than that than be actually rude to them and tell them shut up or whatnot.
I don't think I can do that. Do you think you can do that? Oh, sorry, boss. I'm not in the mood to talk today.
I'm having a bad day.
Nah, do you know what sometimes I do? I'm just going to take this call. I pretend.
Fair enough.
So what?
By the time I'm done,
See?
it's stingy.
It had to be straightforward, you know.
You could be their first customer of the day. He wants to just chat to someone. He's not seeing anyone all day.
Fair enough.
He just wants to have a conversation.
Fair enough.
What I love is when they tell me, oh, I'm on the phone. Do you mind if I keep?
Yeah.
I love that.
I like.
I love that.
This is.
I'm on the phone. Do you mind if I stay on the phone? I'm like, boss, you know what? Do
No,
your
but I don't
thing.
like when they're shouting though.
Nah, they don't usually though. I don't think I've ever had one that's shouting. Like, you'd have to be a very, very stupid driver.
Like, the flip side for me is I enter the Uber, you're already on your phone call, yeah?
Mm.
No acknowledgement, there's no nothing. You are cracking on, it's like, bro, am I paying for you to be on the phone?
Ah, see, this guy's just petty.
You're
This guy's
not
just
even
petty.
listening to.
This guy's just petty.
Yeah, you're not even listening to like if I have a special.
Leon,
I don't care. I don't care. I don't
like,
care.
oh, go this way. You're not even paying attention.
Yeah.
That one.
I don't care. I don't care about that.
He's hella shouting his language as well.
Yeah, in a different language. I don't care though.
Nah.
Like, don't greet me, don't say anything. Confirm my name, and that's enough for me.
Even that though, confirm my name, innit?
Some of them don't even do that, innit?
Bro, Don is on his phone.
Yeah, he's just going. Even if he's taking you to the wrong location, he's just going. We're going to the wrong location together. But they're all right. But then the delivery man, every
cancel them.
how is it? How can they be so bad compared to everyone else? Like, what do you think it is? You think it's just how strict they are?
No.
Is it the wages? Are they paying less than everybody else?
Do you know what? Personally, I feel like shit rolls downhill.
Okay.
At the top, doesn't
He's
fucking
not
care.
Yeah.
He just wants to make them.
Doesn't care.
There's no structure to them, bro.
Therefore,
That there is the company culture.
I don't order from these guys. I don't order online.
If you order trainers, for example, there's even caught video cameras where they shake and to hear what.
What is
They
it?
fill the box. If you're training that, bro, they're taking your trainers, bro.
Is
Imagine
it?
You just bought your new J's. Taking that, bro.
Imagine if it's like dead stock X
Bro,
that you can't get again. It's not like they can just send you a new one tomorrow.
your runners, they're taking that. They're taking it, bro.
Can you imagine the pain?
Bro.
Every driver's a stealing packages like that.
Have you never seen it? There was under investigation, bro. There was a big investigation where cameras caught them, bro. That people are stealing packages.
Yeah.
Or they're just throwing it anyhow. So imagine you order something, for example, you're a chef, you order something for the kitchen, they just
Something
throw it
fragile,
anyhow,
yeah.
and it's breaking, and then by the time you get it, it's damaged.
Did you see the video, the American one? I think it was a UPS driver. I think it was Dana White. He recorded him. The black guy. He was just dashing it. So he was filling up the truck.
Yeah.
You know the way they fill up the truck with all the delivery. He was outside. He stood outside. Not once did he carry a package and take it in and placed it. Every single package from outside of the truck, he was just dashing it. He was fed up with life. But he's fed up with life. But then again, do you think that comes down to like pay? Because I don't know, money's the
Some
motivator.
people
Do you
don't
think?
care. That's what I'm saying. Some people don't care. Because obviously, as a delivery driver, I don't think you're thinking, when I grow up, I want to be a delivery driver.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So even if the pay is good, you still don't
like the job.
Do you know what I mean?
And it's
so he's just thinking, let me
then why is
deliver all
my
these
man still
packages.
doing it? And this
Let
is
me
what I
deliver all
have
these
with
packages
and this is what I have with people that hate their jobs. Do you get what I mean?
But sometimes you have no choice, bro. If you got family to feed,
Exactly.
job available to you.
Exactly.
Okay, I hear it because I've been stuck in a job before where it was not impossible, but very hard for me to look for another job and to try and switch jobs, and it was paying very well.
And you need to remember, people like comfort. When they're comfortable somewhere, they just feel like, one, I have to go and apply for a job. Go to interview. Then I might get 5 rejections, and then I'll get the job. Do you know what I mean?
But I can just go in tomorrow.
But then I'd rather just stick with it and just not like my job. So that's the thing what people think about. And that takes you back to why people don't even start
Bro,
businesses and stuff.
I was into myself in it, bro. This is what I meant when I was saying, like, how are you with your friends? Because my friends hate me.
Why?
I call them slaves every day
Why?
because they're working.
But what about if they enjoy their job?
Enjoy their job. Who enjoys their job?
There's people that do.
Love
They're
the
thinking-
environment,
they're
love
thinking, oh
their
my God,
co-workers and the vibe and maybe because like I like school. If that's the case, I like school. I like my friends. I like having fun. I like laughing
No,
in
they
class
like
when I'm
just
not meant to.
studying.
No, fuck no. They don't like do they like the job or do they just not
But that's what
mind
I'm
the
saying.
people
What
they
do you
work
want-
with?
Okay, what do you want them to do? If you're saying you're
quit.
calling them slaves. Okay, quit and then do what?
Start something for themselves.
Okay, start something. Does the money come in straight away?
Not
People have
necessarily.
bills to pay, people to feed,
Fuck that.
families. Okay, so what? Okay, you need to be thinking.
Right, you can
logical.
write it out.
People don't think irrational anymore. You have to think logical.
But you can write it
I
out.
have my house rent there. I need to pay.
Okay.
So if I quit now, I'll be homeless.
Okay,
forever.
can I put you on game now? As well as myself, I know a lot of people who didn't make the decision themselves. What happened? They got fired. Did they die? Am I dead? Am I a ghost?
Yeah, but you might.
I
Have
found a way.
You might have that tough skin, right?
Oh,
Some people
come
don't.
on. Who does it? This is what I mean. You have head, you have leg, you have arms.
All right, chef. You've got people that you work with.
Yeah.
Sous chefs.
Yeah.
Right. Now imagine now, her sous chefs and stuff decide I want
Right.
to have my own business. Who's gonna have a kitchen by herself? You can't. Everyone can't.
You can't exactly. Everyone can't be.
You can't. Some they have to be workers. Some people have to.
Okay, but then if that's the case, fair enough. But as my dog,
You don't.
I
Want
would
them
say
to- you
come
don't
and
want
be
them to
one of
slave.
the
You don't want them
owners.
to slave.
If it's one or two,
Yeah.
come and be the good one, the better one.
That's fair.
You get what I mean? That's just my thing, innit? Because okay, cool. So what you're saying is, are you commending or praising her sous chefs or the people that work under her for being happy to work under her?
Yeah, but eventually, everyone has to start somewhere. Eventually, they could get promoted to her position. She's now gone higher where she's not even cooking no more.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
You're
Second
seeing
branch
what
type
they're
of
doing.
thing.
Where she's just like, right, this is what you need. Gordon Ramsay, you think Ramsay's cooking every day?
Yeah, he's not.
He's not cooking shit. He just owns the restaurant. That's Salt Bay even. Got like 20 restaurants.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? So
I hear it.
not everyone can be.
But I still want to be Salt Bay, not the ones that are working.
But some people are okay with being.
This is what I'm saying, but is that okay?
And-
Is that okay?
For them, it could be content with it. Like for
But
example,
is that
for example,
okay?
I want to be financially stable. I don't want to be a millionaire.
Yeah,
I wanna
loads
have
of
crazy
people.
money.
that's
What's your
what I'm
number?
saying.
What in terms of how much?
The number, like what you're saying. Once I reach this, I'm happy. I've got my number. What's your number?
I'll be happy with 10 mil.
Same.
But
That's
that's, not,
weird.
But that's,
That's
not
weird.
how it
But that's not
works.
cause
It
that's.
doesn't
But you're
work
saying stable.
like that.
That's further than stable,
Yeah,
mate.
but even if I had 5,
That's wealth.
No, but that it doesn't work like that. The more money you have,
The more you
have,
want.
the more you want, and
Because
also,
the more
because also
expensive your lifestyle gets.
changes.
Yeah.
So why say
Right?
that, though?
But then they can't. That's by choice as well. That's by choice as well.
Not really.
Not every-
Because you're not
listen.
gonna be like, oh, let me go. Don't mention any clubs in here, but
Okay.
let me go here. You're not gonna go
Okay,
there.
listen to
You
this,
wanna
right?
go to.
Caliber's gonna change.
So
I-
you're gonna remove this guy that is sitting next. Who are you? Bye.
Okay,
I'm not chilling
quick
with you no
example.
more.
Quick
You know what I mean?
example. Very easy. Bish bosh. You can go to a neighborhood. One lives in number 5. One lives in number 6. Number 6 could have 1 million. Number 5 could have only 100K. So their mortgage is the same, but their one has 10 times money of the other one. So the lifestyle changing
But
is a choice
say,
as well.
When you say when you reach somewhere, when you're gonna stop, I don't.
Oh,
think
it can't stop. It
I
can't
don't
just be
think-
like a number
I
because
don't
you're
think-
gonna spend some of that money and it's gonna
That's
drop.
what I'm saying. So
You
I don't
can't
think
just
it
stop.
should be a number, but like he
Okay.
said, when he's financially stable.
Well,
Right,
the
you're not
nigga say
thinking.
10
You're
mil.
not, you're not
Stable is-
thinking. No, but stable. Like for me, I'm not gonna put a figure to it.
Right,
Stable
fair
is
enough.
where you're like, I'm not thinking of the next bill that I need to pay. I'm
Fair
not
enough.
thinking, oh my god, today like someone's.
Fair
crashed
enough.
into
You know
my
what
car.
we're thinking
I'm
of?
thinking, oh my god, I need to save another $5,000 to buy a new
Right,
car.
right.
Car
It's
deposit.
there.
This. I can just go out and pick whatever car I want. Do you know what I mean?
I think
But I'm
what
not
we're
at the
thinking
stage
of-
that I can buy a private jet.
Right.
But I'm comfortable enough. That's what he means.
I think what we're thinking of is
Financially-
financially free. That's the
that
next
is different.
stage.
That's when you're
That's
wealthy.
the next
That's
stage.
when you're wealthy. Is like
Correct.
I
Fair.
have like 3 grandkids and they're patterned. Do you know what I mean? So you've not even had kids yet, but they're patterned.
But then, okay, so the people who are the happy sous chefs never want to be financially free.
But yeah, you can be.
And
They
the-
want to just be comfortable.
And they're not necessarily
exactly.
going to be
They're not gonna-
financially like free. How?
But they are though. They're going to be more than comfortable. They're more
How?
than comfortable.
They earn good money, sous chefs.
Yeah, but then you're talking about the echelon star restaurants. Like, let's not talk about
No, but even
the
if,
few.
okay,
Let's
if
talk
we
about
think
the
about
majority.
No, but if we think about in the UK,
Right.
minimum wage, roughly about you get paid 25K or less is minimum wage, right?
Right.
Or roughly about in a month, people get 1.3 to 1.5. That's
So,
even
well,
being
yeah,
generous.
yeah,
That's even
yeah.
being generous,
Nah,
right?
yeah, that's what it
but
is.
imagine you're earning 50K in a year, right?
Okay.
Let's say, like I said,
You'll be
4K.
stable.
You're more than stable.
Yeah.
4K, and if imagine two people,
You're stable.
you have a partner, 4K. You're good. You're good.
You're stable. Oh no, you're definitely stable.
People are fine with that. But it's only people like us that want to be like earn more. You see the bigger picture.
Let's not forget that 50K after tax is what?
Thank you.
Exactly.
Thank you. Exactly. So it's bad. It's worse.
But it's not. Again, it depends on who you are.
And what your habits are and stuff like that. But I feel regardless of what your habits are, bro, out of that 36K, how much is bills, bro? And then after the bills, you can probably go like one holiday or two as a family. Is that good enough?
You see with that, there'll be somebody that's on 36K that's happy to live in
Like a shithole, yeah, fair enough.
after tax.
Yeah.
My rent is what, £500 a month. You get me? So somebody that's earning 36K that's living that type of life,
Yeah.
calm. But to some of us, the 36K is like.
But I don't know, because what I'll always just base it off is personal experience at the end of the day. Do you get what I mean? Yeah. And you now, if I asked you, when were you happier? When you were in that boring, repetitive job, or when you started owning your own business? When would that be? When would you be at your happiest?
Obviously now.
Thank you. So do you not want people to be happy? You're selfish.
How? I actually encourage people to. I actually encourage I feel like when they like say my friends now they pitch or they have a business idea that is actually something that is different, right? Because if you just tell me, oh, I want to do the next thing what everyone else is doing, I'm like, you need to consider that.
But that's okay. Forget what they're trying to do and what niche they're trying to go into, because that I don't really feel that matters. You know how many 100 millions of chefs were chefs before you became a chef? Do you know how many millions of people own certain things? Do you get me?
I'm saying what I tend to tell them is, don't just look at the rosy side. Oh yeah, like you said, you've got your own. No, but also I'm gonna tell you the other
be
part
rational and reasonable.
I'm gonna tell you the other side. Like you are working 24/8. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Do you know, like you're not just 5 o'clock. You're logging off.
But
I tell them that side.
But it's worth it.
Yes, if you have the mind for it. Yes.
If when you get to where you want to go, it's
not
worth,
even that
it's worth
in general. If in the first 2 to 3 years of starting a business is the hardest, because most times if you look at
definitely.
If you look at this, like the statistics and the facts,
of how many people make it and that.
You don't even make a profit.
Yeah. Some businesses don't make profits for like 2 years.
You don't make a profit at all.
100.
So I always say, think about that bit as well, because you're thinking, yes, I'm gonna be making peas, I'm gonna be going here. I'm like, you're gonna be in a negative, you're gonna be in a minus. Sometimes you have to even pay staff out of your own pocket just to make sure the business is surviving. Do you know what I mean?
You know, all in all, anyways, personally, me, when I was happier, when I was slave, when I'm a free nigga, and I'm happy as a free nigga. That's all. And me, I'll preach happiness, and I want everybody to be happy. I don't know everybody can be free. Some people, I know it is me. I'm not. That's what I'm saying personally. So I would just want to preach what makes me happy to other people and what I feel is better. Yeah. That's just it. But we're gonna do a business episode very soon. But yeah, we don't have enough time today. But yeah, we're gonna end on that. It's been the 0160 podcast. We had Chef T. We don't worry. We've had Chef. It's been Chef T. Go and check out her Instagram. Chef T. Go check out her Instagram. Not only is she the head chef at Soul and Surf, she's also got her own catering business. So if you've got like
_, make sure you holla at me.
We're gonna put that out there. But yeah, for birthdays, private dining, trying to propose, you're trying to have some smoke all coming out of the drinks and alchemist effects and shit. Yeah, shout her, man. And shout out to our sponsors. Clean with it every time. Get your shoes. I'm even seeing you lot might need to shout them. Leo, you need to shout clean with it. Your runners are looking a bit dusty. Nah, I'm joking, but yeah, shout out clean with it to get your kicks right. Yeah, anything else?
Thank you for having me, guys.
No worries, we're out.
See ya.